What's up, y'all? It's your boy Heaven Hollywood. We're back on IE Network. This is the Heaven Hollywood Report. And let's get to it. Shout out to my sponsor, BehindTheIndustry.blog. Make sure you check them out on all mobile devices in the World Wide Web. Before we get started, please make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss one video. Let's go. And it looks like Chloe Bailey is done with homeboy Burna Boy. So there's a thing going around. There is a I believe she's from Nigeria, and she is going around and she's telling people that Burna Boy, that she was with Burna Boy, and Burna Boy promised her a Lamborghini. So Chloe caught wind of this, and she has now unfollowed Burna Boy. Now, let me just let you hear, what this young lady was saying. This is the story on that, the backstory, and then we'll come back and speak on Burna Boy and his response.
Seriously, trust me, just see how it goes with him.
Yeah.
So know what happened and all. So the next time we hung out, I went home with him and all of that. We're already talking after, obviously, Burna and I were talking, because Amma had sent him my number. Mm-hmm. One of the days she was trying to reach me and I wasn't picking up. He collected my number from her and still trying to reach me himself.
Yeah.
So sure, that's how we're speaking, but obviously I'll be leaving them, I'm going home, I'll wake up, what are you doing today? Let's see. And well, that's how eventually I agreed to see him. After the club, we now went home and all of that. And I was like, whatever happens. We knocked and all of that, because he had already sold me a lot of dreams and all of that. I was like, no problem. He can be one of my guys. He's a celebrity. Know how to code it. I'll be getting money from him.
Yeah.
He should do his own things. I have my own relationship.
Exactly.
That's how. That morning I wanted to leave, he was like, oh, don't go. I'm like, no, I'm going. I went back home and all. The next thing, I didn't even like being around him, because when I was going to his house, the security guy was like, no phones allowed and all of that. I'm just like, the fuck? I don't want to be here. It was like money that came and said, no, don't touch the phones and all of that. Burna was like, oh, sorry. I was already irritated by all of that. Yeah. Honestly, I hang out with Wiz a lot. Nobody comes to come and tell me, give me phone and all of that.
And you don't even post.
Today Kenya, man. Cholo.
Lodi.
No do. Mo sha so fun. If you not getting me, forget about it. I no buy lambo. Is that why I shout? Them day.
Come back.
Yeah, them day. No they see them.
So that was Sophia Mbuge. I think I'm pronouncing her name right. She's basically telling one of her friends a story about how she met Burna Boy, how Burna Boy tracked her down through one of her friends named Amma. And he kept constantly telling her he wanted to get up with her, Finally, she agreed to see him, went home, obviously smashed, or as they say, knack, in Nigeria. And then she had said before that he had promised he would. Oh, if you wanted a Lambo, you should have just told me. I would have bought it for you. Now, apparently, some other girls have come out and said in the past that he also promised them, Lambo trucks or what have you. This girl Sophia is obviously, she's either married or has a boyfriend. And so we're going to see where that goes now. Is this boyfriend or husband still going to be with her after he found this out? Or hell, maybe he already knows. Maybe that's the type of relationship she got with him. But Chloe responded back, with this. I don't know what this means, but she has unfollowed Burna Boy. And this was her response. Everything's working out for me. So we'll find out, man, what's going on with that, because he was sure enough putting Chloe up, and Chloe saying I love you and all this other stuff just 2 weeks ago? So we'll find out whether Chloe is still with him or not, because it's got to be pretty embarrassing. She's already saying I love you and all on Instagram, what have you, and now as soon as they do that, whenever somebody goes public, something like this always happens. And then you also heard Sophia say, oh, I've been with Weezy before, and he never asked me to take his phone. So Lil Wayne getting name dropped. Anyway, If that's who Weezy is, unless Weezy is a reggae artist I don't know about. But anyway, we'll keep you updated on this and find out, well, anything happens afterwards, Chloe, or anything else, we'll let you know about it. And a rest in peace and prayers to the family goes out to Miss Angie Stone, R&B singer, classic R&B singer, man. And, just a rest in peace goes out to her. Died tragically in a car accident. Said that she was traveling from, I believe, to Atlanta or from Atlanta, on her way to a show. And, an accident on the highway that took her life. I heard there was a Sprinter with 9 people in it. And from what has been reported, she's the only one who perished. So, just heartbreaking to hear, man. Angie Stone made legendary, neo soul music, R&B music. Great singer, great vocalist. Also, she has a child with D'Angelo. I believe a son. So rest in peace goes out to Angie Stone. A lot of people were bringing up the video, maybe remember a couple of months ago, that she had about Universal. And it just doesn't always seem as though most of the time when these people call out these big record labels, all of a sudden they turn up unalived. So we're going to let you hear what Angie Stone had to say about about 2 months ago, and then we're going to come back and unpack it.
At the end of the day, after 40-something years in the business, I'm like, well, why? Where are my royalties going? Because I'm not getting this. Come to find out, Universal Music has been receiving all my royalties, all my mechanicals. They've taken pretty much everything. They've stolen, I won't say stolen, but they have taken all the monies that were due to me. They have basically absorbed in that company. And even though there's several class action lawsuits, people that were working on my behalf never even registered the songs. All the songs that I've done, I'm only coming to find out they were not properly registered by the companies that I signed over to. People that were supposed to do their due diligence. So I am truly a walking testimony that God has carried me all this time. Because if you only knew how much money they have taken from me, how much they have stolen from me, monies that I'm supposed to be, I should have been able to retire 20 years ago with the money I've made, supposedly. But there are key people I have to give up my coins. And so what I'm doing now is whatever is necessary to make sure they pay me for the legacy of my life, for my children and my grandchildren. They're going to have to give me my money. I mean, when you sit back and think Bruno Mars, Dr. Dre, when you think about all these people that have sampled music, if they're filthy rich on it, what's our problem? Or my problem?
She went on to say, UMG is going down. Y'all stay tuned. And then a couple of months later, she's unalived under suspicious situation, kind of like Left Eye, right? But we're going to do a deep dive into this. Y'all let me know what y'all think down below. Is it just a tragic accident? Or is it another one of these industry coincidences that really, after you see so many coincidences, they're no longer coincidences, right? So, Angie Stone, rest in power, sister. Rest in power. And we're going to close this thing out with the queen of rap, Nicki Minaj. Now, Nicki Minaj previewed a new song on Instagram. All right, and a lot of fans was not happy with it. Matter of fact, Red Media posted, fans are shocked after Nicki Minaj lost nearly 7,000 viewers the moment she started previewing her new single. An angry fan even said, Nicki, we are tired of this coconut music. And I took offense to that, and I made it known on Twitter. All right. First of all the disrespectful and offensive things to say, not only are you talking about probably the greatest female rapper to ever do it, at least in a lot of people's minds, that is true. All right. Not only are you talking about her heritage or where she is from, she's Trinidadian, right? But you're insulting all of people from the island. What is coconut music? Huh? What exactly do you mean by Nicki, stop that coconut music, right? They're tired of this coconut music. First and foremost, Nicki Minaj, didn't she just tell her fans that while she's on hiatus, the only music she's going to be making is Trinidadian music, right? And getting on with Trinidadian artists. She's already told you guys that. So why are you acting so surprised when she comes out and does Trinidadian or reggae or what have you, whatever type of music, whatever you want to consider it, reggae, Trinidadian, calypso, whatever, right? But it's Caribbean. I'm sure you could think of a lot more things than coconut music. And when I made that known, I can't believe the amount of people who were coming at me talking about, no, it's not offensive. No, it's not racist. Maybe racist is the wrong word for it. But let's say culturally derogatory. How about that, since you want to come up with rightful terms? And to think that her fans said that? So I want people down to tap in below. I'm going to be doing some more on my members only. Tap in below if you think that is offensive. Because so many people, if you go to Twitter, I want everybody to tap in, go to that tweet, and go to my comment where I said what a racist and offensive thing to say, and tap in on the tweet. Because I don't understand how anyone could say this isn't offensive. First of all, have some respect. You're talking to the queen of rap. That's the first thing. Second thing is, people are just too comfortable disrespecting people's culture. If I said to somebody listening to Pavarotti, turn off that spaghetti music, you don't think that would be offensive? Or if someone told us, if we listen to rap, turn off that watermelon music, you think that would be offensive to you? People are just too comfortable being disrespectful to people's culture. It's your boy Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. We'll catch you on the next one.